Beijing President Trump pledged Wednesday that additional major sanctions would be imposed on North Korea after Pyongyang's latest intercontinental missile test. Trump's statement followed a telephone conversation with Chinese President Xi Jinping, whose country is an economic lifeline for North Korea. Beijing's backing is needed for any additional economic pressures on the regime of Kim Jong-un, and it was unclear how far China could go in applying new sanctions. Just spoke to President 11 Jinping of China concerning the latest provocative actions of North Korea, Trump tweeted. Additional major sanctions will be imposed on North Korea today. This situation will be handled. On Wednesday, North Korea launched an intercontinental ballistic missile, its third and most advanced yet, with experts calculating that the U.S. capital is now technically within North Korean reach. Could North Korea's missile test lead to talks? North Korea said the Hwasong-15 could be armed with a super-large heavy nuclear warhead and is capable of striking the entire U.S. mainland. In a government statement, it said Kim declared with pride that the country has achieved its goal of becoming a rocket power. In a statement, the White House said Trump underscored the determination of the United States to defend ourselves and our allies from the growing threat posed by the North Korean regime. In his call with Xi, President Trump emphasized the need for China to use all available levers to convince North Korea to end its provocations and return to the path of denuclearization, said the statement. According to China's state news agency Xinhua, Xi told Trump that denuclearization of the Korean peninsula is China's unswerving goal and China is ready to join the U.S. in pushing the nuclear issue toward a peaceful settlement. 25 million reasons the U.S. hasn't struck North Korea. After Trump visited China last month, he boasted of a promise from Xi to use his great economic influence over the North Korean regime to make it abandon its nuclear missile program. That promise is now being put to the test. China has supported a stiff set of sanctions at the United Nations Security Council, but it remains North Korea's main trading partner and has been unwilling to take any drastic measures that might undermine the stability of the regime in Pyongyang, or change its strategic calculations. Earlier on Wednesday, China's foreign ministry expressed its grave concern and opposition to the launch by North Korea, which it refers to by its official name, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, or DPRK. North Korea could now almost certainly strike London or Berlin. Why isn't Europe more worried? We strongly urge the DPRK side to abide by the relevant UN Security Council resolutions and halt any moves that could aggravate the situation on the Korean peninsula, Foreign Ministry spokesman Gang Shuang told a regular news conference. But the question remains, how far is China prepared to push its neighbor and fellow communist regime, at the behest of the United States and in the quest for a denuclearized Korean peninsula? Before the phone call between Trump and Xi, Chinese experts were skeptical that Beijing would go much further.